Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're going to tie another French fly. My pronunciation sucks, so I believe it's Plumeaux. It's feather duster, would be the translation. It has a history in France for the green drake hatch. And rather than being a winged variety where you could twist your tippet, not have it land in a particular way, it's tied in the round. So let's get started here. This is a dry fly hook, size 12, using some mallard flank, dyed wood duck here for the tail, and yellow silk. Tails are very long on this fly. I'm going to adjust the tail a little bit. Tie that in. Tie back. Try and keep it on top as much as possible. I'm going to cut to the tie-in point. I tied in a little bit behind the eye, just so for me it's sort of registering where I'm going to put the hackle. The body is raffia, so this is raffia ribbon that I'm tying in. I sort of squeeze it together at the edge there just to give a tie-in point, and gonna wrap forward to where I'm gonna put the hackle and where the body ends. Sometimes I twist the raffia into more like a rope to give a little bit of a segmented look. There, I did it flat. I just twisted it near the end there to make the tie-off point a little bit easier. Both look good. So now the feather duster shape here is from a very long duck breast feather, and that's held up by a rooster hackle. And here I'm using a furnace rooster hackle feather. So a reddish brown with black center. It's actually a little bit of black tips on this particular one. And in JP Pequegnot's book, French Flies, he talks about only a couple of turns here. But I felt like I needed a little bit more. So I think I put in 4 turns there. And tying it off. 2 turns, one in front, clip it out. And I'm going to bring the thread back up to the edge there. Push that nice and tight together. Give me a little space to tie in this duck breast feather. So this is a teal breast feather that I dyed yellow. And I literally just dyed it yellow by using a yellow Sharpie marker on the feather, and let that permanent marker dry. Wrap it in by the tip, cut the tip short, and now I'm doubling the feather, and I'm gonna use it all. Wrapping this back. And you see these fibers are really long, going past the body and even into the tail, and that's the idea here. So 2 to tie down the stem, 1 in front, clip it off, if I can get my coordination correct, and clean up the head area, wrap all those fibers back, and give a little back to front whip finish. Oh, I have to clean up a little bit there, and give it a little 3-turn whip finish here. It's plenty. Make sure it's tight. Cut it off. And stealing from Davy's handbook here, the best way to get the hackle fibers to lay the way you want to make that feather duster look is a hair dryer. So give it a little blow dry, get all those guys to lay back the way we want. Here's the finished fly. Give it a little 360, and here's it with a green drake below it. You can see how they look alike. Thank you, and stay tuned. Bye.